Hi there, my name is Harriet Tubman. I was born around 1820 as a slave on a plantation in Dorchester County, Maryland. As a child, my master hired me out to do many jobs, such as babysitting and checking muskrat traps. As an adolescent, I had a very bad head injury caused by a heavy metal weight thrown by a slaveholder at another slave. It hit me instead, which caused me to suffer seizures and visions which I said came from God for the rest of my life. In September of 1849, I tried to escape to Pennsylvania with two of my brothers, Henry and Ben. Near the end of our escape, they got very scared, and I returned to Maryland with them. In December of 1849, I became free and escaped successfully, this time by myself, using a network called the Underground Railroad. In 1850, I started rescuing other slaves, beginning with my family. I usually would travel during the winter at the night because it would be very cold and dark and hardly anyone would be out. In 1861, I volunteered to become a Union Army scout and spy. This year was also when the Civil War started. One of the events during the Civil War was the Combahee River Raid. On the Combahee River Raid, I was the first woman to lead an attack during the Civil War. On the Combahee River Raid, me and some Union troops went to the shores of the Combahee River and burnt down 3 slave plantations and liberated over 700 slaves. After the Combahee Raid, I became a Union Army Caribbean nurse and served for a few more years. After that, I retired and went back to Auburn to care for my aging parents. While I was there, I decided to work for a group of women called the Women Suffragists. One of the women I worked with was Sophie Anthony. I worked at that job until I became very sick with pneumonia and had to go to get cared for at a house for elderly African Americans, which I had helped found for years. I died of pneumonia on March 10th in 1913 at the age of 93.